Hi, my name is Aileen Eakins. I'm a real estate advisor with Engel Volkers here in Victoria on beautiful Vancouver Island. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the difference between an easement and a restrictive covenant. Because when you're doing a title search, perhaps you're buying a property, and even if it's your own property and you want to know what's on the title, you will see some of these charges or notifications on the title, and you're going to want to know what they are. So an easement is a right acquired by a landowner for the benefit of his or her land over the land of another. So that means, for example, I think the best way to talk about that one is, for example, on a panhandle lot. You've got two lots, one in front and one in back, and the owner of the property in front allows an easement for a driveway to get to the back of the panhandle. See what I mean? It's pretty easy, and that's what an easement does. And there's lots of different examples of that, right? Now, a restricted covenant imposes a restriction on the land use of one person's land for the benefit of another piece of land. And in a restrictive covenant, you actually have two parties involved. You have the servient party and the dominant party. I always get a little confused on this one because it seems to me that they should be reversed, but the dominant holder of the restrictive covenant is actually the one who benefits, and the servient one is the one who grants the benefit. And how that might work is, for example, you own a really large tract of land and you've got incredible views and you want to sell off a portion of the land in front of you, but you don't want the view to be wrecked. So you put a covenant on the land that says that the building in front of you can only be so high so that you'll always be over to see on top of it. Do you see what I mean? So it's called a restrictive covenant, and it needs to be negative in nature. In other words, it needs to be stated so that you can't do something. You can state it in positive terms, but it really means you can't do something, or somebody can't do something. I hope that helps clarify a little bit of the difference between the easement and the covenant. And if you have any questions about this, please just send me a little note and we can get into it in more details that might personally affect you. So please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Aileen Eakins, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you soon.